Hi there, thanks so much for joining us. I'm Jamie, and I will be taking you through actually a wall class today. So if you find a spot in your home, little empty space where you can do your workout against the wall, you'll need just a little bit of room. And also if you have a mat, if you don't have a mat, no worries, just grab a towel because we will be down on the floor for some of our wall workout as well. So go ahead and grab your mat or towel. We'll get started with our warm-up, of course, and then we'll get right into the workout. All right, so we'll start here with our hand just gently against the wall. Outside leg's just gonna do a little forward and back swing. So just start with a gentle little swing of that outside leg, forward and back. Good, about 5 seconds more. And that same leg, we're just gonna swing in front, side to side in 3, 2, and 1. So again, just move it side to side. Good, about 5 seconds more. 3, 2, 1. All right, one more with this outside leg. We're gonna lift the knee in front. We're gonna take that knee outside the hip, back in, and then drop it down. So a little lift, extend out, pull it back in, drop it down. Lift, extend out, in, down. Good, in, back out. Good, a couple more times like this. And that same leg, you're gonna lift the knee and then pull that leg back, around, and drop it down. Up, around, behind the hip, drop it down. Up, around, drop down. Good, 2 more. And 1 more. And then we're gonna switch legs. So go ahead, other hand is on the wall here. And then we're gonna start with that swing forward and back of that outside leg here. Get a gentle little swing here for 5 seconds, and then we're gonna take that same leg side to side in 3, 2, 1. Here we go, swing it gently side to side. Good, and about 5 seconds more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So now we're gonna go into that knee lift. We're gonna take that knee outside the hip, back in, drop it down. So a little lift, extend out, back in, down. Up, out, in, down. Couple more like this. Good, let's do 1 more. And then lift that knee. We're gonna go the other way. We're gonna take that knee back, around, lower the foot down. So knee up, around, down. Lift, around, down. 2 more. And last one. Good. All right, nice job. All right, we're gonna take our hands to our hips. Let's go into big hip circles. You're just gonna go one direction with those hip circles. Good, and then go ahead and go in the other direction with those hip circles. A few more times all the way around. Good, one more time. We're gonna drop our hands, reach down to the ground as we bend the legs, come into a little bit of a squat, stand back up. Squat, reach down, stand back up. Gentle little squats, reaching down on that squat, stand back up. Reach down, stand back up. Now we're gonna add our arms over our head as we come up out of that squat. Reach down, squat, come up, reach for the sky. Down, reach up, down, reach up. Just a couple more here. Good, 2 more. Good, 1 more. Good, and then drop your hands out from the shoulder blades. We're gonna go into very big arm circles. Good, we're gonna go one direction for about 10 seconds with our arm circles, and then we'll take those arms in the other direction in 5, 4, 3, 2, other direction. Good, circle those arms nice and big for 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3. We're going back into those squats. Reach the hands down, reach the hands all the way up. Down, up, down, up, down, up. 5 more. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Good, and then curl those legs back behind you. Hands can just fall to your sides or on your hips. Good, curl the legs here back. Try to tap the heel if you can, or heel to the glute, excuse me, if you can. If not, just keep curling those legs back. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we're gonna go into a little set of little punches here, out across the body. Just punch, punch, punch. Good, keep going. About 5 seconds more. And then we're gonna turn the palms up for uppercut punches in 3, 2, and 1. Turn the palms to face up, and then punch. Towards that opposite shoulder, punch, punch, punch. Good, that body should be starting to warm up here. And that slowly, that heart rate's coming up a little bit here before we start our workout. Good, 5 seconds more. Good, 3, 2, and 1. All right, drop the hands, and then just take those feet side to side, boxer shuffle. Good, side to side here. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, good, 3, 2, and 1, good, and go ahead and just shake the arms and legs out. Good, very nice with the warm up. All right, so we're gonna start standing near our wall for the first one. We'll start with our left hand on the wall, and just place that palm gently on the wall. You're about an arm's distance apart here for the first one. All right, we're gonna start with that outside leg. We're gonna do some leg lifts here, and then we're gonna add on to this movement as we go along. So that leg that is closest to the wall has just a slight little bend in the knee. That outside leg is gonna lift, and then tap that toe back down to the ground. So we'll do a little lift and lower to begin. All right, let's go. 3, 2, and lift. Outside leg lifts, little tap to the ground. Good, lift and lower to start. Lift and lower. So that outside thigh is what's lifting to the sky when you take that leg out. Lift, good. Little exhale on that lift. Good, exhale, exhale, inhale when you drop that leg back down, bringing the feet together. Good. Keep going with those lifts for about 20 seconds more. Good, and about 10 seconds. We're gonna keep that leg lifted, and we're gonna go into a set of pulses of that leg in 3, 2, 1. Now keep that leg lifted, and then just start to gently pulse that leg. Little pulses, pulse, pulse. Little tiny lifts here. Doesn't have to be a big movement here. Just keep going here for 20 seconds more. Pulse it. 18, 17, 16. Good, keep going, about 10 seconds more. Good, 9, 8, and 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna add our arm. We're gonna do a little straight arm, straight leg, reach. So outside arm and leg are gonna work together. We're gonna lift, bring the arm and leg together. Lift, good. Little reach, reach. Arm and leg are both straight. Lift them up, bring the hand to the foot. If you can, reach out. Don't worry if you can't bring the hand and leg together. Just do your best. Good. Drop the arm, lift the leg. Again, little exhale. Good. About 15 seconds more. Good. And 10. Good. 5, 4, 3. We're going to change it up one more time. 2, 1. We're going to stay with that outside arm and leg. We're going to do a little elbow to knee crunch and then extend the arm and leg. So crunch, extend, crunch, extend. If you can keep that outside leg off the ground, that would be great. If not, tap it down, crunch. All right, otherwise crunch, extend the arm and leg, crunch. Good, crunch, elbow to knee or as close as you can get it. Good, crunch, extend, crunch, extend, keep going. 20 seconds more. Good, 10. Good, and 5, 4, 3, almost there, 2, 1 more. Good, and then come away from the wall and take a little recovery here before we repeat on the other side. Good, so catch your breath here. Good, very nice, everyone. All right, in 10 seconds, we're gonna take that right arm against the wall. Left leg's gonna start to do the work here. All right, so again, we're gonna go to the other side. We're gonna take that right hand, that palm just gently rests on the wall here. All right, so again, that leg that's closest to the wall now. Slight little bend in that standing leg. All right, again, that outside leg, we're gonna start with a little lift and lower. So again, that outer thigh is what's lifting to the sky for this one. All right, ready? Let's go. Outside leg lifts, tap it down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Good, just like this for 30 seconds, and then of course we'll change it up. Okay, lift. Little exhale again on that lift. Good, good, keep going. About 20 seconds more. We're gonna go into a little pulse of that leg in 15 seconds. Good, but keep going, keep lifting. Remember, exhale on that lift. 10 seconds more. Good, 6, 5, 4, 3. We're gonna keep that outside leg lifted. Ready, lift, and let's start to pulse that leg. Little pulses here, again, not a big movement, and pulse, pulse, pulse. Keep going. Good, 20 seconds to go. Good, keep pulsing it for 15, 14, 13, and 10 more seconds here of our pulses. Stay with it, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, now we're gonna add our arm here. All right, so straight arm, straight leg. We're gonna meet together. We're gonna lift that leg and then pull that arm down to meet that leg. Ready? Reach that straight arm and straight leg together. Good, hand reaches to that toe. Good, bring it together, crunch. Exhale, crunch. Inhale as you drop the foot back down and lift the hand back up. Crunch, crunch. Good, keep going here. About 20 seconds more. Good, nice job, you guys. At home, keep going for 15, 14. Good, and 10 seconds more. and 5, 4, almost there, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna go into that elbow to knee crunch. So again, elbow and knee come together, extend the arm and leg, crunch, extend, crunch, and extend. If you can keep that outside leg lifted, crunch it, extend, keep that toe off the ground. If you need a break, go ahead and tap that foot to the ground. Otherwise, crunch, extend the arm and leg, crunch, crunch. Good, getting our obliques involved here. 20 seconds more. Good, almost there. About 15 to go. And 10 seconds more. Good, keep going for 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Very nice. All right, we got both sides. Let's go ahead and take a little recovery, grab some water, and then we'll come back to our wall. All right, so for our next one, we're gonna take our back up against our wall. We're gonna come into a wall sit, and then we're gonna add an arm extension. So you're gonna take your back completely flat against the wall. We're gonna start to walk our feet out. Ideally, try to get those legs to about 90 degrees. If you can't get that low, that's okay, but give it a try. You'll slide down the wall, you'll walk those feet out, and legs are about hip width apart for this one. You can take your hands to your sides, hands can stay here, or you can even take those hands overhead. All right, may make it a little bit harder, but you can reach your hands up, here, or here, whatever feels most comfortable for you. So, back's nice and flat, pull the belly button in towards the wall, and then just start to hold that wall sit position. All right, so if this is too much pressure on the quads or knees, remember, come up a little bit higher out of that wall sit if you need to. All right, if shoulders are back, press that lower back into the wall. Keep going here, we have about 15 seconds more. We'll come up and take a little break before we add on to this in about 10 seconds. Good, make sure you're breathing through this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and come up a little bit. All right, so likely you were feeling that in your quads. We're gonna go back down, and then we're gonna add an arm extension for this one. All right, so we're gonna first come into that wall sit position, and then we're gonna take our arms up on the wall. So again, come on down into that wall sit position, and then you're gonna take those arms almost like in a goalpost position. Place those arms against the wall. All right, you're gonna try to keep the arms and fingers connected to the wall. You're gonna extend those arms up as high as you can, and then pull your arms and elbows down. So everyone's range of motion is gonna be completely different. Take those hands up as high as you can, pull the elbows down as low as you can, all while keeping your arms connected to the wall. Remember, belly's pulled in the whole time during this wall sit. Back's nice and flat. Good, pull down, extend all the way up. So try to keep those arms, elbows, fingertips connected as close as you can to the wall. We have 15 seconds to go. Good, reach all the way up, pull all the way down. About 10 to go. 9 and 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and finish up that movement, and then come off the wall. That's a great one for shoulder mobility, and it's one of those things you can practice and you'll find that your reach is gonna get higher and a little bit lower the more you practice that movement. Great job. All right, so go ahead for the next one. We're gonna face the wall, and we're gonna take both palms onto the wall. We're gonna walk our feet out about a foot or so from the wall. You can come up on your toes with your heels lifted. We're gonna just start with a basic push-up, and then we're gonna add on to this. So we're gonna take our chest in towards the wall as we bend the arms, and then we're gonna come straighten the arms, come away from the wall. So chest in, come away, and then we're gonna add on to this as we go along. So arms about shoulder width apart, up on the toes, heels are lifted. Remember, chest into the wall, and then come away. So bend the elbows, straighten the arms. Chest in, out. If you need to come a little bit closer into the wall, that's fine too. Good, in and out. Good, in and out for about 15 seconds more. Chest in, good, straighten the arms, chest out. Bend the elbows, straighten the arms. Now you can stay just like this, guys, or you can push away from the wall. Hands come back to the wall as the chest comes in. Push away, hands back on the wall, chest in. Push away, push away. Good, 10 seconds more. You can always go back to just that regular push-up, bending and straightening, or stay with that little plyometric movement by pushing away. We're gonna add a little clap as we push away, if you can. Clap, push away, clap. Push away, clap those hands, quick clap in front of the chest. Good, 15 seconds more. And 10 to go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, very nice. Shake the arms out. All right, so you're gonna go ahead and grab your mat for the next couple. So, grab your mat, and we're gonna come on down onto the mat. We're gonna face away from the wall to start this first one. You'll come down on your knees to start. All right, so your toes are gonna be just slightly away from the wall, just a few inches away from the wall, but you're gonna press your heels into the wall for this first one. So here's what it's gonna look like. So toes are not directly on the wall, but your heels are. As we come down into a forearm plank position, for this forearm plank, take your palms up towards the ceiling. So it's gonna look like this. So again, I'm pressing my heels into the wall. My toes are not on the wall. I'm pressing my toes down into the ground. Palms face up and line up your elbows underneath your shoulder blades. So you're gonna create a nice straight line with your body from your head all the way through those heels, pushing into the wall. Legs are about hip width apart for this one. Palms face up, belly's pulled in towards the spine the whole time, and we're just holding for 30 seconds. Good, the whole time, keep pressing the heels into the wall, press the toes down into the floor. Good, we have about 20 seconds more. If you need a break from this plank position, of course, drop your knees down to the mat and then come back into plank position whenever you can. We have about 10 seconds more. Good, keep planking for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, knees down. Good, we're gonna add on to this a little bit. We're gonna just do some hand extensions back from that plank position. So again, palms face up, heels press into the wall, toes press into the ground. All right, so this is a little more advanced. So if you need to just stay in plank, that's fine. Otherwise, you're gonna lift your hands, reach them out, all while trying to keep your body nice and straight. Hips are square to the ground. So you're not turning the hips out on this. Just a little lift and extension of your hands out in front. Good, extend, extend, extend. Good, keep going for about 15 seconds more. Good, 10 seconds to go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, drop to the knees. Good, a little stretch here if you'd like in that child's pose. Stretch, bringing the heels back, or excuse me, bringing the hips back towards the heels. Reach your hands out as you drop the chest down. Good, a few seconds more. All right, so from here, we're gonna turn and face the wall. So we're gonna come onto our back, and we're gonna go into a little bridge series for this next one. So, you're on your back, you're about a foot or so away from the wall. So, we're gonna keep the knees bent, and the bottom of the feet are gonna come up on the wall. All right, so feet are flat and legs are about hip width apart. Hands come down to your sides for this one. We're gonna start lifting our hips all the way up, squeeze the glute at the top, and then lower back down. And then we're gonna switch it up a couple different times. All right, guys, ready? We're gonna start with a little lift of your hips and glute off the mat, and then lower back down. Lift, squeeze, lower down. Lift, lower. Good, hips up off the mat, then hips back down on the mat. Good, hands are just at your sides, palms press into the mat. Good, lift the hips, squeeze, lower the hips. Squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Keep going. Squeeze to the top, about 15 seconds like this. Good, and 10, 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3, 2, lower the hips down. Now take your right heel, place it up across the left knee, so you're kind of going into a little bit of a figure four with your legs. So this is going to be a single leg bridge with that right heel on that left knee. Again, if this just doesn't work for you, keep both feet on the wall. Otherwise, right heel on that left knee, and then let's lift, lower, lift, lower. Same idea, squeeze when you lift the hips off the mat, squeeze and lower back down. Good, keep going. Good, good. 15 seconds more. And 10 seconds to go. Good, lift 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5. We're gonna switch sides in 3, 2, 1. Good, drop the hips and switch. So now the left heel comes up across that right knee. Ready? Let's continue up into that bridge. Lift and lower, lift, lower, lift, lower, lift and lower. Keep going here. Good, squeezing at the top, squeeze, release, lift, lower. Good, about 15 seconds more. And about 10, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, so now you're gonna go back to both Feet scooch in just a little bit closer to the wall. Keep the knees bent. Both feet are flat against the wall. Hands come to your sides. All right, so we're gonna lift our hips, but we're also gonna lift our heels off the wall. And then heels back in the wall, back onto the wall as the hips come down. So lift the hips, lift the heels. Heels back onto the wall, drop the hips down. Lift the heels as you come into that bridge. Heels lift, right back down. Heels lift, down. Heels up, heels back to the wall. Lift, lower, lift. So we're getting our calves involved here, doing some little heel lifts. Good, as our hips come up. Good. Heels off the wall, heels back to the wall. Lift, back down, lift, back down. Good, about 15 seconds more. 14, 13, 12, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. Good. All right, next one. Scooch in one more time, a little bit closer. Again, keeping the bottoms of the feet on the wall, keeping the knees bent. All right, so we're gonna come up into our bridge and we're gonna stay here the whole time. We're gonna start with our right leg. So we're gonna do almost like a foot walker. Right leg's gonna come up the wall, followed by the left leg. Right leg's gonna come back down, followed by the left. So again, you're staying in the bridge. You're walking the feet up, up, down, down. Right foot up, followed by the left. Right foot down, followed by the left. And then we'll switch sides. All right, ready guys? Lift the hips, stay in that bridge. Ready? Let's go. Walk the feet up, up, down, down, up, up, down. Almost till those legs are straight on the wall. Then bend the knees, straighten the legs, bend the knees. Staying in that bridge the whole time. Unless you need a break, then come back down. Good. Otherwise, we have 15 seconds, and then we're gonna switch our feet. Good. Right leg, left leg, right, left for 10, 9, good, 8, 7, 6. We're gonna switch the position of our feet in 3, 2. Now left leg's gonna come up the wall first. Left, right, left, right. Left leg leads. Good, stay in that bridge. Hips are lifted the whole time. Left leg takes the lead here for about 15 seconds. 14, 13, 12, and 10. Good, keep breathing, guys. That heart rate might be coming up. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Drop the hips. A little stretch here, pulling the knees into the chest. You can wrap those hands around the knees and slightly rock those hips side to side. And we're going to take a water break here in about 10 seconds. Good. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Very nice. All right, come on up and grab your water. Catch your breath here before we go into our last round. You can put your mat off to the side for now. We're going to come back down in a little bit, but first we're going to start with a little bit of a wall sit. All right, so we're back to the wall. Our back's going to come against the wall. Remember, back's nice and flat. As we slide down the wall, you're going to walk your feet out. This time I want you to keep your feet together. So As you walk your feet out, feet are together. Melt those shoulders down your back. They're nice and relaxed here, and hands come to your sides. We're gonna start with a wall sit, and then we're gonna add some leg extensions here. So back's nice and flat, belly's pulled in towards the wall. Good, we have about 20 seconds more. Again, if too much pressure at all, and the quads and or knees come up a little bit higher out of that wall sit. Good, we have about 10, and 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, you can come up a little bit, but then we're coming right back down and we're gonna add some leg extensions. So again, feet are together, drop your legs down. If you can, ideally, till they're almost parallel to the ground. Feet and knees are together. Back is nice and flat against the wall. You're just gonna lift one leg at a time, lift and extend that leg. Lift, back down. If that just doesn't work for you, just stay in that wall sit. We have about 30 seconds of our wall sit leg extensions. Remember, back's nice and flat the whole time against the wall. Extend the leg, then switch. Extend the other leg, switch. Extend, extend. Good, under 20 to go here. Good, if it works a little bit better for you to be a little bit higher in that wall sit, give that a try. Good, we have about 10 seconds more. And 5, 4, 3, 2, finish up that movement, and then come up out of that wall sit. Very nice. All right, next one, we're gonna face the wall. We're gonna do a little squat jump, and we're gonna tap the wall with alternating hands. So, you're gonna come down to a little bit of a squat. You can eliminate the jump if you need to. Just come up, tap the wall if you wanna keep it low impact. Otherwise, we're gonna jump, reach our hand up, then back to the squat, jump, reach the other hand up. So legs are about hip width apart, face that wall. All right, we're gonna drop down into our squat, come up and jump in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Squat, come up, reach. Good, jump, tap one hand, tap the other hand. Squat, good. One arm, the other arm. Remember, you can just come up, tap one hand, eliminating that jump if you need to. Otherwise, we have 30 seconds of our squat jumps. Good. When you're landing out of that jump, knees stay nice and soft here. About 10 seconds to go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Whew. Very nice. All right. Catch your breath here. And then you're going to need your mat for the next one. All right, and we're coming down on our knees, and we're gonna face away from the wall. We're gonna go into a straight arm plank position for this next one. So same idea, heels are gonna press into the wall, toes are gonna press into the ground. This time, straight arms are gonna come down, wrists are below the shoulder blades, and we're gonna start with a plank hold. All right. So let's go. Legs actually are gonna be slightly wider than hips for this one. Press those heels into the wall. Straight arms are down. So you're kind of in the top of that push-up position. Pull the belly in. Again, everything's nice and straight from your head all the way through your heels. So you're not arching at all your back. You're not letting those hips sag down. as best as you can. Nice straight line. Again, pulling the belly in the whole time. So abs are nice and tight here for this plank position. Under 20 to go. Good, and 10. Good, keep holding. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, drop down. All right, we're gonna add on to our straight arm plank. All right, just like we did with our forearm plank, with our arm extensions, this time our straight arms gonna reach out in front as we come into that plank position. So again, straight arms down, legs slightly wider than hips, heels pressed nice and firm into the wall. All right, so start with that plank position. If you can, one arm lifts, then the other arm lifts. Alternating arms lift. Again, hips stay square to the ground. Minimal movement here as you lift your hands up. Keep trying to press those heels into the wall. Press the toes down into the ground. Lift one arm, back down, lift the other arm. Again, if those arm lifts don't work for you, just stay plank and hold. Under 20 to go. Ten. 5 to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good and nice. All right, we're gonna face the wall for this next one, and you're gonna scooch as close as you can to the wall because we're gonna take our straight legs up on the wall. So take a couple seconds, get as close as you can. So kind of scoot your towel or mat into the wall. And again, as best as you can, straight legs are gonna come up on that wall. So scooch in, get as close as you can. Legs are up on that wall. All right, hands are gonna start next to our ears. All right, we're gonna start with alternating arms. We're gonna crunch up, reach one arm up and across, take your hand next to your ear, then switch arms. Reach, back to your ears. Crunch, reach. Alternating arms towards that opposite toe. All right, ready? Hands at your ears. Ready? Let's go. Crunch and reach. Crunch, reach. So my shoulders are lifting off the mat with every crunch. Hand reaches, back to the ears, reach. Back to the ears, reach. Little exhale on that crunch. Exhale. Inhale as you drop the shoulders back down. Good, keep alternating and reaching those arms up, down, up, down. Good, up, down. 15 seconds more. Good, and 10. Good, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so if you find that you scooched a little bit away from the wall, just take a second, adjust yourself, scooch back in. All right, keep those legs on the wall. Now both hands are gonna reach up to the sky. We're gonna lift the shoulder blades and we're gonna go into a pulse. So pulse, pulse at the top of your crunch. Keep reaching those hands towards the toes. Shoulders stay lifted if you can the entire time. Little pulses. Pulse, 25 to go. Good, keep breathing through it. Under 20 seconds more. Pulse, pulse. If you need a break, you can always drop your shoulders down. Otherwise, 15, 14, and 10. Good, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, very nice. Good. Briefly, stay here. Whew, nice job. All right, one more. All right, so hands are gonna come behind your head. So we're gonna lift and then twist that elbow towards that opposite knee. Lift, twist and crunch across. Lift, twist across. Lift the shoulders, elbow towards that opposite knee. So small little crunch here on that lift. Ready? Hands behind the head. Lift, crunch across. Back down. Lift, twist, crunch across. Lift, crunch. Lift, crunch. Lift, crunch. Good. Keep the chin off the chest. So keep it lifted on that crunch. Don't tuck it down. Good. Lift, twist across. Lift, twist across. Keep going for 15. And 10. Good. 8. And 6. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. And then bring those legs off the wall. And one more time, face out away from the wall. All right, we're going back down on forearms this time, forearms down on the mat. We're gonna start with our heels pressed against the wall. So again, nice straight line, toes down into the earth, heels press into the wall. All right, this time forearms are down, nice straight line, and hold. Good, make sure you're breathing through your plank hold. Remember, drop down to the knees if you need to. Belly's pulled in, of course, towards the spine the whole time. And 20 seconds more. Really press those heels and toes down and in. 15, 14, 13. Now I want you to try to squeeze your quads and your glutes the whole time. So tighten and squeeze. Last 10, 9, good. 8. Come on, keep going. 7, 6, 5, 4. Keep squeezing. 3, 2, 1. Drop to the knees. Good, good. One more. All right, we're gonna go back to that squeeze plank hold position to start. So again, forearms drop, heels into the wall. Remember, so squeeze the glutes, squeeze the quads. Everything's nice and tight. Pull the belly in, squeeze, and hold. Now we're gonna come up to a straight arm plank. So you're gonna take those palms down, come up into a straight arm plank. Keep holding and squeezing the quads and glutes. Back down onto the forearms. Lower down carefully. Keep squeezing. Back up on straight arms. Palms down. Back down on forearms. Back down. Keep squeezing everything. Straight arms down. Forearms down. Straight arms. Forearms. Couple more. Straight arms. Forearms. 2 more. Straight arms. Forearms. 1 more set. Ready? Come up. Hold. And back down. Hold. Last 10. 9. 8. Keep squeezing. 7. 6. This is it. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Good. And come on down to the knees. Very nice. All right, back to our child's pose stretch. Keep those knees separated. And again, hips come all the way back towards the heels. Chest comes down to the floor. Good, back's nice and straight. Reach your fingers out. Good, away from your body. Really reach those fingers out. And a couple deep breaths here from your stretch position. Good, about 5 seconds more, guys. And then we're gonna come up onto all fours. So straight arms down, you're on your knees. Let's go ahead and tuck our chin down into the chest as we round our back up and hold your rounded back position. Good, drop the belly and lift the head. We're gonna do that one more time. Round your back as you tuck the chin down to the chest. Good, hold a few seconds. Drop the belly, lift your head. All right, now we're gonna take our right leg forward, so kind of a lunging position. Take both of your hands to the inside of that right foot. All right, and then we're gonna lift that back knee up off the ground. Good, back's pretty straight here. Good, and then hold your stretch. Good, keep holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, drop that back knee down, followed by that other knee, and then we're gonna switch. You're gonna lunge that left leg forward. All right, take your hands to the inside of that left foot, and then go ahead and pick up that back knee off the mat and hold your stretch. You're kind of in a runner stretch here for 8, 7, 6, and 5, 4, 3. Now I want you to step your back foot in to meet that front foot. Good, stay here in a little bent position. Reach those hands to the ground. Good, now we're gonna straighten the legs and lift the hips up. Bend the knees, bring the hips down. Hips come up as you straighten the legs. Hips drop, bend the knees. So a little straightening of the legs, hips up, bend the knees, hips down. 2 more. Little lift, lower, one more time. Lift, and then lower. Now we're gonna come all the way up, but nice and slow. Come all the way up, bring that head up nice and slow. Good, take those shoulders and kind of round them back for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shoulders forward. Good, take your left hand all the way up towards the ceiling. We're gonna take our right hand to our left wrist and just gentle little stretch up to the sky here. Good, a few seconds, and then go ahead and take a little side bend to your right side. And then slowly come back up to center and switch. Reach your right hand up to the sky. We're gonna gently grab that right wrist with your left hand and just a gentle press up to the sky for a little stretch here on that right shoulder blade. Good, keep that stretch going as you take a little side bend to your left side. Good, come back up to center, and then gently drop those hands down to your lower back. Clasp those hands together if you're able to, and pull those shoulder blades down and back behind you. And then we're gonna start to drop our chest and extend those hands up and away from your lower back, just as far as you're able to. Reach those arms back. Chest drops just about parallel to the ground or as low as you feel comfortable. For 5, 3, 2, 1. Lower the hands down, gently and slowly lift your head and chest back up. Good, relax the shoulder blades and take those arms, just kind of wiggle those hands. Drop those hands to your sides. Just gently place that right ear towards the right shoulder blade. Good, down to the other side. Left ear towards that left shoulder blade. Good, back to center and just shake everything out. Great job with your wall workout, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us.